What's up guys? Hey, my name is Rob Riches and you're joining me for one of my back workouts where today's focus is all about width. In particular, Latissimus dorsi, the large wing-like muscles on the back. This is going to help give you some great shape to your upper body and give you that V-taper look. First exercise I'm going to do is a warm-up, and for this I'm using the barbell to do an inverted row. Looks like this. I'm already feeling that one. This is a great exercise to warm up the back, as unlike chin-ups, pull-ups, you don't use all of your body weight. So I can still warm up and work my upper back without really overloading and adding too much weight on. If you checked my form, I was holding directly above my shoulders and keeping my elbows and wrists in the same alignment, really focusing on squeezing the back as I bring my chest up towards the bar. Kind of like the reverse of a bench press. All right, one more warm-up set. But before I do that, I'm going to do a short stretch as an active recovery period to help stretch out the muscle in my back, which will allow more blood carrying the oxygen and the nutrition to the muscle to allow me to work stronger and harder. Okay, back down for my second warm-up set. So you saw on that set, I had one foot placed on top of the other, which meant I had less stable floor position to be able to pull up from. This made me have to work harder using my back muscle to stabilize me during that movement. Every set, I always want to try and make it harder, whether I add more weight or I increase the intensity somehow by something like that, taking away one of my foot or hand positions to make it harder. My back's feeling nice and warmed. Let's move on to the first of my main work sets. And for this, I'm doing bent over barbell rows. I think we need to add some weight on here first. Now, I always use a locking collar, regardless of how much weight I add on, just to keep the weight fixed in that position so it's not going to slide back and forth as I'm lifting. I'm already starting to feel the blood pump into these large muscles in the back. This is what's called a compound movement. It relies on the muscle or the joint moving across more than one angle. So I'm bent over, my knees are bent, my hips are pushed back, and I'm bringing my elbows up towards my shoulders, really squeezing in the center of the back. This is a great mass building exercise. And when I add some more weight on, it's really going to help me increase the mass and size of my lats. 12 reps, rest for no longer than 1 minute between each set, and then try to add as much as 10% onto the next set than you had on before. Let's get to it. Now, the whole point of adding more weight is to overload and further stress your muscle so that they're able to repair and recover stronger to be able to come back next time and manage the same weight with more efficiency. So you don't want to add too much weight. Maybe every other workout, try to add more weight than you lifted before, and then allow your body enough time to rest and recover to be able to come back and do it again even harder next time. I pretty much hit muscular failure there. And what that means is the muscle can no longer continue to lift that weight using the same form and technique. And it's at that point that my body is gonna send a signal out to the muscle to say, hey man, you gotta get better at doing this. And the only way you can get better is to get stronger, rebuild the muscle fibers, and grow. So that's why rest and recovery is just as, if not more important, than the actual training itself.